Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I will be sharing 3 cool and easy to apply text effects. Let us not waste time and kick off with the first effect, the zebra text. First, we need to create a line pattern. There are many ways of doing this. For this example, let me keep it simple and just use a black rectangle and duplicate it until the line pattern is ready. Remember to use the duplicate or the Command J shortcut, which will trigger the power duplicate function. Affinity will remember the last offset and will use this with each duplicate. This really speeds up things. Beautiful. Let's select all of them and group them. To achieve the zebra pattern, I'm going to add a liquefy filter to the group. In the liquefy screen, just keep pushing with a large brush until you have a nice organic look. Time to add the text. Once we have our text, it is time to move the lines group as a child of the text. This will clip the lines within the text. However, we don't see anything. This is because the text has a black fill, which overrides the child group. Easy fix, just clear the fill of the text and our lines will show up. Pretty awesome. As I used a live filter, I can go back to the liquefy filter and really fine-tune the zebra pattern so it fits perfectly with the text. Also keep in mind that everything we did so far is non-destructive, so you can easily change the text or the color of the lines. Time to move on to the text in a sphere effect. Let's start with adding the text. Oops, it would really help if the text color is not white. Let's change it to black so I can see what I typed in. Time to duplicate it 4 times and group them. To get the sphere effect, I will add a spherical filter. In the filter dialog, increase the intensity and the radius. With the mouse, I can set the center of the effect. Once I have the center, I will increase the radius until I got all the text covered. Pretty cool already. To get rid of the excess area, I will need to filter or clip it. Let me add a circle and lower its opacity so I can resize and reposition it. Done. Now move it as a clipping mask to the group. Perfect. Well, almost. The text turned gray. This is because of the opacity of the clipping circle. When I put the opacity of the clipping circle back to 100%, all is well. As I mentioned earlier, everything applied is non-destructive. Why is this important? Because I can easily change the text without redoing the whole effect. This brings us to our final effect for today, the cornered text effect. Let's start again by adding some text and duplicating it. Once I have all the text, I will group them and then duplicate the group. If you look closely, you will notice I made the text color gray. I will reveal in a minute why. Sadly, this is not going to be a non-destructive operation. So let me rasterize the duplicated group by right-clicking on the Channels panel and selecting Rasterize and Trim. Before I continue, let's make it a bit smaller. To achieve the cornered text effect, I will be using the Perspective tool. Select the Dual Plane option and set the mode to Source. Move the center line to the position where the corner will be. In this case, I want it before the letter N. Once we set our center line, let's go back to the dialog and change the mode to Destination. Now we can move the center line. Don't worry about the clipping. Once we will apply the Perspective tool, it will correct itself. Let's adjust the points until we are happy. press the apply, and there we have it. Awesome effect, isn't it? To give the effect a bit more depth, we can recolor one side. So let me add a rectangle on top of the right side and set its blend mode to color. I will also clip it to the layer by dragging and dropping it on the layer. Remember I made the text gray? Well, this was the reason. I can now change the color of the rectangle and this will recolor the covered area. If I had made the text black, the recolor would not have worked. Pretty cool, isn't it? I hope you like these effects. Don't miss part 2 of this series. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.